The Supreme Court will hear a plea seeking thorough probe into Prime Minister Modi's security lapse. The plea has sought action against those responsible for alleged security lapse in a court-monitored probe. The plea also seeks appropriate directions to the Punjab government to prevent the recurrence of such an incident in future. On 6 Jan, Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana asked the lawyer to serve a copy of the petition to the Punjab government. The top court also directed all travel and communication records to be preserved in connection with Prime Minister's visit to Punjab. Teams led by IG, NIA and DGP Chandigarh on directions of Supreme Court have taken the records from SPG and the Punjab Police. The Punjab High Court Registrar is likely to file report on documents that have been secured and seized. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta is also likely to file a report on the parameters of the inquiry committee set up by the centre. Anisha is now joining us live for the latest. Anisha, explain to us this particular hearing in the Supreme Court. What can be expected? Throwing straight across to you to explain to us the legalities and what all has transpired so far.
Well, Chaiti, at the moment we are waiting for the Apex Court to take up the matter. Remember, on Friday when this hearing had come up, the Apex Court had asked the Registrar General of the Punjab and Haryana High Court, with the help of a senior officer of the NIA as well as the DGP of Chandigarh, to seize all the documentation and the communication with regard to the travel plans of the Prime Minister, so that it could be looked into exactly what happened. The centre and the Punjab government have pointed fingers at each other, citing that it is the other party which is responsible for the lapses. At the moment, and any affidavit has not been filed. However, we do know that permission to file certain documents before the court has been sought by the central government as well as the Punjab government. So once this hearing comes up, we are expecting that some reports would have been filed by the state as well as the central government regarding whatever has happened in the last 3 days. However, the court had, remember, on Friday asked both the inquiry committees that were set up by the state and the central government to hold their horses, to not take any action. But we've seen the inquiry committee that was headed by the IG as well as senior officials of the central government. They had summoned certain Punjab government officials, Punjab police officials, and they were conducting an inquiry. So in just a short while, we should get an update on exactly what has been happening and what the court is going to say next. Back to you.
Leave it at that. Thanks so much for bringing our viewers up to speed with the latest developments. Prime Minister's security breach hearing in Supreme Court. We'll continue updating you with the latest.